A massive, massive change is coming to one of the biggest AI platforms in the world. Character AI is about to permanently ban its single most popular feature for millions of users. And believe me, it's happening a lot sooner than you think.
So the big question is, does this affect you? Well, if you're under 18, or you even know someone who is, the answer is a huge, resounding yes. The entire way you interact with Character.ai is about to be turned upside down. Okay, let's really dive into this. I'm going to break down for you exactly what's happening, when it's all going down, and the super controversial reason behind this whole thing. Let's get right into it. Welcome to Agile Wow, your trusted partner in Agile, Scrum, and of course, artificial intelligence innovation. We're here to cut through the noise and give you a clear, actionable guide on what this all means for you.
So let's get right to the heart of it. What is actually being taken away? And let me be clear, this isn't some minor update or a small feature tweak. This is a fundamental change to the platform's very DNA. The new policy is a total, complete ban on open-ended chat. Just think about that for a second. For anyone identified as a minor, the ability to have those long, flowing, back-and-forth conversations, it's being shut down completely. This wasn't some side feature. This is the very thing that made Character.ai famous in the first place. And this really gets to the core of what's being lost here. We're talking about the end of those deep, emotional conversations you could have, those ongoing stories you might have built over weeks or even months. It also completely severs what experts call parasocial relationships, that feeling of a genuine, one-on-one connection you have with a character. Now, all of that, it's off the table.
So, of course, the big question on everyone's mind is, when does this actually happen? Well, it isn't just a switch being flipped overnight. Character.ai is rolling this out in phases, and you absolutely need to know these dates.
So here's the big picture. The whole process kicked off on November 24th, with the final, permanent ban locking into place on November 25th, 2025. So yeah, while we're in a bit of a transition period, the clock is definitely ticking.
Let's break that down a little more. Right now, as we speak, we are in the transition phase. This means that users under 18 are already being limited to just 2 hours of chat per day. But come November 25th, 2025, that limit doesn't just stay, it goes to 0. The feature is gone. For good. You have to wonder, though. This is such a drastic move, one that's guaranteed to alienate a huge chunk of their user base. So why would they do this? And why on earth now? The company's official line is that this is all about minor safety. But the reality is they've been facing immense pressure and some pretty serious legal challenges over the kinds of conversations minors were having on the platform. This basically forced their hand to make a huge and very, very restrictive move.
But this leads to a massive new problem. I mean, how do you even enforce an age ban on a platform where most people are anonymous? This is where the whole plan gets really, really controversial. This is the million-dollar question, isn't it? If you don't have to provide an ID to sign up, how in the world can they possibly know if you're 17 or if you're 27? Well, they're rolling out a brand new, pretty complex system to try and solve this exact problem. Their solution is something they're calling an age assurance system. And it's not just one thing. Think of it as a whole suite of different technologies all working together to build a profile on you, guess your age, and then lock you out of features based on that guess. And this system is coming at the problem from two different angles. First, they're using their own internal AI model to analyze your behavior. But second, and this is the really big one, they're partnering up with third-party services like Persona. And that could very well mean you'll have to submit actual personal documents just to prove how old you are.
And this is exactly where all the alarm bells are just screaming for privacy experts. This quote really gets to the core of the fear. By collecting all of this super sensitive data, these platforms are essentially creating what they call honeypots, these perfect centralized targets just waiting for hackers and identity thieves.
So with the main attraction basically gone for younger users, what's even left? Is the platform still usable for anyone under 18? Well, it turns out some of the creative and archival tools are going to stick around.
So this slide here, this shows you the new reality. On the left, you've got everything that's gone. The chat, the back and forth, the interaction. And on the right, you see what's left. You can still read your old chats, kind of like a frozen archive, and you can still use the creative tools to build new characters and generate images. So essentially, you can build, but you can't talk. Just a quick reminder, this explainer is brought to you by Agile Wow, and navigating these huge product policy shifts is one of the biggest challenges in the AI space today. If you're looking to really level up your skills in product strategy and AI leadership, you should check out our upcoming workshops. Just visit our website, www.agilewow.com, for all the details.
Okay, I know that was a lot to take in. So let's just boil it all down to the 3 things you absolutely need to walk away remembering from all of this.
First, just remember the number 2. That's the number of hours per day under 18 users can chat right now, during this transition period. It's the very first step before that feature is removed completely.
Takeaway number 1. This is permanent. There's no going back. November 25th, 2025 is the final day. After that, open-ended chat for underage users is just gone for good.
Second thing to remember, your chat history isn't being deleted. All your past conversations will be preserved, but they're basically going to be frozen in time. You can go back and read them, but you can never, ever reply or continue them.
And finally, takeaway number 3. This new enforcement system introduces a major trade-off. In the name of safety, users might be facing a whole new set of pretty scary risks related to their own data privacy and security.
All of this leaves us with one huge lingering question. Is this move by character AI a sign of things to come? Are we witnessing a future where all AI platforms are forced to sacrifice that open interaction in the name of mandated safety? That's the big debate that we're all going to be watching unfold. What do you think? I really want to know, so let me know down in the comments below. And hey, if you want more explainers that break down complex AI news just like this, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Thanks so much for tuning in to this explainer supported by Agile Wow. And if you want to advance your own Agile journey, be sure to check out Agile Wow's upcoming trainings and events. They're all designed to help you grow faster and smarter. Until next time, stay agile and stay curious.